Once again, welcome to a brand new episode of our podcast series. This week we have a very, very illustrious and special guest. This person truly sticks to this word called multidisciplinary. From biotechnology to patenting and law, he has seen it all, quite diversified as a person and as a profession. It's a pleasure to have Subrat Sahu from the batch of 2005 to 2009 from the School of Biosciences and Technology. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great. It's great to have you at the studio. And to start with, we would like to know a little bit about your background. How did you come to Vellore? What prompted you to study bio?
Basically, I am from Odisha. In that part, a very small district that is Bargarh, in the western part of Odisha. I came to know about the VIT in 2004. I came to know about the biotechnology, where there is a very boom about it. And I did know few things about the biology, since I was doing somehow related to biofield. And then I appeared for it 2005 entrance. Somehow got some good rank and I selected for the first session. Then I joined in 2005. In 2005, I took admission in Biotech Biotechnology. First time I saw this kind of university. The background where I came from and the place where I actually study was totally different, fall apart. But the biggest things what I got from the first entrance of the first induction program, Dr. G. Viswanathan, I still remember those words. He said, "You are nowhere the place, but you are coming to your dream. So this is a place you have to dream and you have to achieve. This is not only a place of learn." And that particular word really reverberating me throughout my year in the 2005 to 2009. On those days, I used to studies and I used to roam around the campus. Since the campus, you also know, such a big campus. Now, so it's somewhat like a multi-giant town or city, you can say it. On those areas, I used to roam here and there, and I used to see people from different background. In 2005, I first came to know the people from different part of the world. Also, they came to VIT for the studies purpose.
Correct.
And I came to know the different backgrounds. Since I belong to a eastern part of the India, I saw people from southern part, I saw people from the northern part,
west,
and some western part. So it's all about a giant small India. You will feel like a bit of India there. So I really enjoyed my first year there. And on those days, I still remember one time Dr. Abdul J. Kalam, he came out to the campus. And one such a beautiful morning, he just delivered a speech on the one convocation there. And he said one thing that's still somehow inbuilt in my own strength. He said, before you do something, you just start thinking.
Correct.
And if you start thinking, always think in big way. If you think something, that it come to your action, and the action become your dream. And that's really inbuilt in my own my education system. That's how really I came about those things and really enjoyed those places.
But what prompted you to shift completely from a biotechnology to a very, very unknown territory in the form of law? You are currently working as a patent in the areas of patent in the government of India.
Yes.
But what's the thought process? How you connected bio with law, or it has got no connection whatsoever?
Honestly, if I am speaking about the biotechnology, I just after completing my BTech there in 2009, I was thinking that I have to do master on biotechnology. Then I will go for some research purpose on some academic field.
That's right? The classical way.
Yeah. But after 2009, I first joined my first job as an assistant professor.
Oh.
Somewhere here in Delhi, around 40 kilometers from here. It is Dinbandhu Choturam University, Murthal. And during that time, I came to know somewhat about the IPR, the intellectual property rights, right? Though it was very blurred at those times.
Yeah.
By the way, when I was at the university, I also wrote the OPSC.
Oh.
And I got selected for the food inspector there. So instead of doing anything, I just joined the place and I worked for 4 years as a food inspector in Odisha state government. After 4 years, then again, somewhere it's clicking in back of the mind. I thought, no, it's better to leave my own territory. That is not part of my own things. Then I came to Delhi again. I just left those jobs and I came to Delhi. One of my friend, he's a very bestie to me since he is also VITian, Mr. Ankit Srivastava.
Oh.
He's now a professor in the Manipal University.
Nice.
By the way, we actually talk throughout the 4 years whenever I was there in the my own place for doing food inspector. We always talk about the biotechnology. Since he was doing PhD in IIT Delhi, I was always in touch. And he started saying that since you are interested in biotechnology, why you are spending time there? Come here, do something. Then by the way, again I come back in 2014. Then I started preparing for UPSC, right? But by the way, I got to know that there is a form related to examiner of patents. And then I just searching about all those things, and I just applied those form.
Right.
And one fine day we were discussing about those things, and he said, "Why don't you fill the form and start preparing?" I eventually started preparing. I got those things, and I entered into the particular field. After coming to patent, I came to know that it is nothing about only the technology. It's a mixture of technology and the law. Until unless you are not very good at the law, you can't even a very counter on that particular landscape. Then I started thinking about myself. I see, let's better to go to the law, right? Then I did my LLB. Then by the way, it's already 4 to 5 years spent. Then I thought, in one fine day, it's better to do LLM. then I got into the
all these things while you were working, or you did full time?
No, I was working.
And then
during my working in the parallel time, then I thought better to do all those things. Then in 2024 itself, I joined NLU Delhi. I did my LLM there, and basically since it's the IPR, as I already working on that, so I got the first time the WIPO. It was started as course, so I just joined and get passed out there. And what I found out that it's like the technology and law in the patent of IPR. Without law, it's just like a bone without flesh.
Absolutely.
Right? So you can't walk away.
Correct.
So you need to have something inbuilt inside you. That's the law. So that all those things saved me in terms of in perspective of law. And now I could easily transgress from that technology to law,
which you have
in a different way,
in a seamless
way. So that's all about those things.
So coming back to your first alma mater, which is VIT.
Yes.
Which moment you will single out probably as the most enjoyable part in your college days? It's tough, I know, but yeah.
2005, first summer, it was the Periyar Library.
EVR Periyar Library.
Who saw me, the ocean of my life.
Oh, the moment you entered the library.
moment I entered the
library. Oh.
I have been to all the National Institutes library, NITs, IITs, those NLUs. But the way it was constructed, the way the books were there, the way the publications were there, totally amazing. Till now, I'm missing something there.
So whenever you come to Vellore, you still visit the library.
Yes.
Right.
Recently, also I had a visit to the
library.
I forcefully told Pro Chancellor that I actually wanted to visit the library, and I just recognized those places where I used to sit and read for up to longer time, 11:30, 12 o'clock. So those things really shaped me a different path.
Right. So coming to taking a cue from this question, I understand that you really love this library part, but keeping aside the library, which is the most enjoyable place in VIT other than library?
If I say, then it's all about the Business Incubator Center. TBI.
Technology Business Incubator.
Yes, it's a very giant building.
We have built about 100 plus companies now.
Yes. In 2005, you don't have such kind of building anywhere.
Absolutely.
In India.
Yeah.
If I remember, right?
Absolutely.
And in second thing, those canteen. And I'm having a very few people from bioinformatics and some from biotechnology. We used to spend more times there with a cup of coffee, the half-cut cup of coffee with those annas, idlis and sambar. We really enjoyed those things. And the third one, the campus.
The entire
campus. As I already mentioned, it's a mini India, right? We have people from all the parts around the country. So all the people are just like a brother. right? And we were just sitting there, sipping the tea, thinking about all those Vellore campus, all those things. That's
Dreaming
really
about your future.
Yes, thinking about the future.
Correct.
With the vis-a-vis about the present situation, how we're enjoying the entire campus.
Absolutely.
It's a very, giant family we were living
I understand.
there. We
I
were
can
just,
understand.
it was amazing in those days.
Right. So I'm sure you must have fond memories about the professors also,
Yes,
who
yes,
must have
yes,
played a vital role in shaping your career.
Yes.
Any specific professor you want to thank, and also say your most favorite professor in VIT probably? I know it's a tough
It's a very
question.
difficult question, really. Many professors who shaped me as a person, as a scholar,
Right.
as a student, as a human being. VIT plays a tremendous role and has impacted in different way to me.
Right.
Personally, right? If I single out, it will become very difficult, but I will definitely name some of those.
Sure.
Professor Kuntala Jayaraman.
Yeah, she's a legendary.
She is a legendary, and due to her blessing only we are here. Right?
Absolutely.
Professor G. Jayaraman ji, right? And how could I forget the professor, the protein engineering man, the small person, just Jayaraman sir.
Yeah.
And the way he was teaching those protein structure, those protein sequence, the engineering method, it was totally different.
Right.
The kind of simplicity he had, still he has.
Yes.
Recently I met him. It was totally different, the aura. And how I could forget my dear friend Mr. Kartikan sir, who even inbuilt me some of the microbiology inside me.
Right.
Those things really, B. Sunita ma'am there, Seema ma'am there.
Yeah.
So many people are there who really
Shaped up your
impacted me,
career.
shaped my career, really.
So that speaks volume about the affinity towards teachers. And since you come from Orissa, Odisha these days, I'm sure you must have had a very small community then when you studied. Now it has grown. We have a lot of students from that part of the country representing. A lot of cultural synergies that are there. Can you remember some of the fests that you had specific to your state, which is Odisha, with VIT?
If I remember, it was just like your what do you call the Pongal, right? In the similar way, we are having a specific, in western part of Odisha, we have a specific festival like Nuakhai, right? We actually celebrate the early giving of the mother
harvest,
right? In the similar way, the way Pongal has been celebrated in Tamil Nadu. And if you see the kind of dietaries and kind of food we are both commonly shared, that is only rice based, right? Rice, here we are getting sambar, here we are getting dal, and dalma is very favorite for us in the Odia people. And if I could remember some paisam, it was really awesome at those days in VIT itself. It would really remind my own habitat. It's really my own village where we used to gather and took those foods, right? And if I remember quietly, then we are having around 10 to 12 people, 10 to 12 students from Odisha in my batch 2005 to 9. It's spanning from biotechnology, bioinformatics, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. We all were just shared those things there. And it was really awesome for us. Really awesome for us.
One message that you want to leave it to the aspiring biotechnology students. There are a lot of students who are keen on making a career in biotechnology, informatics, and anything to do with bio. How do you think a career for a student can shape up once they finish their biotech?
As a biotechnologician, if you ask me, I would definitely say them, first, deep down yourself, how much capability you have to search for something, to study for something, right? Once you've done your study, then go for your own product or own process, whatever you want to develop. Instead of doing something here and there, just derive your own process, derive your own product, and just go for your. There are a lot of schemes available, startups, MSCs, means a lot of schemes are available.
And I'm sure VIT will help.
Yeah, and VIT TBI was there, and nowadays
still there, very much there.
Still there. Still, it's very much there, and they will really shape you, right? And the second thing, once you have those kind of product and those kind of process, then you can have those pan-India presence, right? How the people. Recently, I had met with some person from Bangalore. He was a PhD student under the Jayaraman sir. He was just started his own startup. And it's almost around 50 crores in 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Developing small monoclonal antibodies there.
Right.
So these kind of things really amazing. And if you are aspiring to a biotechnologician, then we must go for the industry oriented things.
Right.
Just research with respect to product.
Correct.
How that will cater to society.
Right.
And VIT is a place where really it's providing all those kind of things.
It is.
Right.
Sum up one final question, one word about our chancellor.
He's a living legend.
Right.
Due to him, due to his vision only, we are here. What I can say more about him?
Right.
This is his vision and his all those hard work where those took the boy from a western part of Odisha to a place where actually he is sitting now.
Right.
It's all about his contribution somehow.
Right.
Really. And I must say on those things.
Right. It's really heartwarming to receive such messages, and we, as an institution, we owe a lot to our alumni, and thank you so much for sparing your time and coming and talking to us and recalling your good old memories. And we wish you, on behalf of VIT and VIT Alumni Association, all the best for all your future endeavors, and do well in your life. Always come to our alma mater. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for me always. Thank you very much.